everyone, this is Gloria Lafont with Action Marketing, and today we are going to talk about blog platforms. As you know, content is essential, and a lot of you are looking for ways to either do more of it or start doing it. I've gotten questions from you about the best way to go about it when you don't have a WordPress website, because a lot of you don't have one and don't need one. You already have a website, either is it an e-commerce site or you have a industry site because you right now are thinking that you will customize down the line, but you're not ready yet, but you still want to start publishing content. And then also maybe you have a website that you created on Squarespace and it looks good and it works fine, so you don't really want to move and redesign it somewhere else. Now, all of these solutions many times offer a blog function that you can use. Squarespace, Weebly, Wix, they all have that, and some of the industry sites as well. Now, what you need to think about is your goals, your long-term goals, as far as all of this content that you're creating, because the content that you create becomes part of your business assets. So you really have to make sure that you don't lose that. And what happens with these other websites that are templatized is that you don't have control of the website and the content. And if you ever decide to move into a different platform because you're ready to redesign and you're ready to make a change, then you lose all of that content that you have created and all of the SEO juice that that content created. That is not a good thing. And I have to tell you something. If you're going to be in business for 10, 15 years or more, you can be sure that technology is going to change. So the best way to prevent this and to make sure that you don't lose your content is to create your blog on a WordPress platform, WordPress.org platform. And you attach that to your main website through a subdirectory of your domain. I know this sounds technical, and it is, but it's really not very hard to do. I don't mean a subdomain, I mean a subdirectory. The difference is Google sees the subdomain as a separate website. It's a completely different standalone product, so it's not related to your website. I mean, you can create links that are going to take people back to your website from your blog posts, but it is much better to do it as a subdirectory, because in this way Google sees it as part of your website and it indexes all those pages as part of your website. Your website then becomes a lot more substantial and you have a lot more pages indexed by Google within your main URL. Now you can ask whoever hosts your domain to create that for you. And again, this is not anything out of the ordinary. And if your host provider tells you that you cannot do that, move your domain somewhere else, because whatever you do with your website and your blog and your content, you have to have control and it has to serve you. So it's very important that you do that. You can keep the website wherever you have it, but then move the domain to another host that will allow you to do all that. The advantage of WordPress is that they have really developed and grown and evolved since they started, and you don't lose your content, you don't lose anything. When I first started using WordPress, I started a blog. I didn't know what I was doing, but I started posting on WordPress, and all of that content is still out there. Through the years, we redesigned, we changed, we used it in different ways. We did not lose that. That's just not a good thing. Again, remember that all of that content that you're creating becomes part of the assets of your business, and you don't want to lose that. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful. If you need any help in setting this up, you can give us a call, and keep sending your questions. Bye for now.